another vlog, and today I just felt like filming myself on a solo date. Sometimes it's very necessary for you to take out time for your own self and be with yourself. I just wanted to film it because I also want to talk to you about certain things that I have been holding back, and I've been getting a lot of DMs about it. So things that I have experienced so far living in Finland, and things that I would like you to give my 2 cents on. Not because I think that I'm confident enough to comment on certain things, because otherwise there were few things that I wanted to say out, but I was just holding back because I wanted to gain more insights and wanted to get to know more things, just so that I have a firm stance on a few things. And I still think that a lot of things can change over time, but I still can give you a lot of insights on how to do certain things, how to be here, and how things can go on. So just stay tuned with me in this vlog, and you're about to find out a lot of things. This is the view outside of my window, and this beautiful, absolutely stunning view I get to see every day, and I'm so grateful to God to give me a chance to just see this every day, while cooking, because this is exactly what I get to see while I'm cooking. I think it's a perfect day for having a coffee date. So let's go. What I always check out before leaving my house is that I have the key of my apartment, because if God forbid I lose the key, or if the key remains inside the house and I'm outside, I'm totally effed. If they charge around 70 to 80 euros, or maybe even 100, depending on what day of the week it is, if you lose your keys, just be aware of that. It is so beautiful outside. This is the view outside my apartment, and I cannot tell you what big fan of this view I am. Right outside you see this park, and this is something that I absolutely love about Finland, is the way that they have designed their societies. There's always parks and forest area for you to walk and take your kids and just relax. You always see these swings around in all of the parks, because this is a very child-friendly society, and they love to give spaces to children in their apartments, outside their apartments, in their trains, buses, everywhere. A perfect country to have kids in. Look at this beautiful view. And one thing that I really wanted to talk about after coming in Finland was that how I expected a lot more from the immigrants here, especially when it comes to people coming from your own home country. You'd expect them to be super helpful and super friendly to you, but that's not the case. That is so not the case. So one tip, people are watching me from all kind of countries based on the data that I've been getting from YouTube, but whichever country you're coming from, do not expect the immigrants from the same country to act super nice towards you. I'm not saying that all of them fall in the same category, but most of them are gonna be just not giving two hoots about you. So if you're just going to rely on them, then you might, my friend, will be left a lot of disappointment. Okay, so one thing that I really want to warn you about is the sunlight in Finland. If you see that there's sunlight outside, and you might under the impression that you can go without jackets and it's just gonna be sunny, it's gonna be really hot, and I'm gonna enjoy my sunny beautiful day outside without the jackets and boots and gloves and all of that. That could be a very big mistake, because here sometimes even this kind of sun could mean that you're gonna shiver in cold if you don't wear a jacket, at least a little leather jacket. Because yesterday it happened so that we were out and it was around 13 degrees Celsius, but it was just cold. I don't get it. Positive 13 degrees Celsius should mean hot in Finland, but it was cold. It was sunny as well. So yeah, just take care of that thing. Always check the temperature, always check the weather before you're heading out, because sometimes it might start raining and you wouldn't like it if you're in your tank tops, or if you're wearing shorts, or if you're not prepared for it. Another thing that I have understood about myself after coming here, and about life in general, is that there comes a point in life that you're left on your own, and I think it's better if that time comes along early in your life and it doesn't take you so long to discover this, that at the end of the day it's you and your own actions and your decisions and your hard work or your smart work that's going to take you somewhere or nowhere. I think that is some crucial learning that I've gotten ever since I've stepped here. I mean, I kind of had this thing in my mind even before coming in this country that, you know, every person is a result of the actions and the decisions that they take in their life at the right time. But after coming here, this thing has solidified and fortified in my mind in a way that now I'm super keen to learn about things before taking any actions, and I'm very careful when it comes to making decisions and leading my life, and I've just like matured 10 times more than the pace at which I was maturing back home, because back home you have a lot of support and you have a lot of people to fall back on, and that kind of also hinders your own growth, because you then don't take life that seriously and you're like kind of in a frivolous mindset. You can not succeed here. So I have decided to take another turn and walk you through this forest, because it's quieter here and I'll be able to make more clear video shots here, because I am speaking to you guys and this is a mentoring session going on, so I'm not taking it lightly. One key takeaway that I would give you, even if you're coming as a student or as a working professional in any country, not just Finland, you are on your own and your actions are going to decide whether or not you're going to be successful. You can have two results at the end of the day. You can end up regretting and, you know, being in a negative headspace and like saying stuff about yourself, blaming other people, blaming the country, blaming your decisions, blah blah blah. Or you could end up with good results that the following generations to come would follow, and they're gonna be like, our grandpa did a great thing by taking this decision. So you need to decide who you want to be in your future. Like, you need to go and meditate yourself and put yourself in that future headspace and see if you want to be like among the winners or among the losers, and that's completely on you. Another one very important thing that I'd like you to know before you come in Finland or in any other Western country is that you should know how to do certain house chores on your own. Like, you should start developing this mindset that you need to do your work by yourself. Nobody's coming here, no house help, no nothing, no driver. So you need to get your shit right. That's the easiest way of putting it. Like, we literally had to build every furniture that we bought from scratch. Like, we were doing it till 4 a.m. at night, and both my husband and I. So even if you've not done it in your whole life, well, that's a shame, because one big flaw that I find in parentings in the Eastern countries, particularly from the subcontinent, that they don't prepare their children in a way to combat life and the struggles that they're about to face. Like, they handicap their children so much. Their children, whenever they face an obstacle or problem in life, they go berserk. Like, they are like, what just happened? Yeah, so I think that's gonna be a whole different video someday. But just know that you're gonna do everything on your own, so be prepared for that. You have to make time for doing your house chores. You have to make time for doing your job, your work, your studies, whatever. All of that will be done in 24 hours, and you have to decide, like, the best thing that can work for you is journaling. Like, I maintain a journal, and that's something that I've been doing since a long time, but that's just a habit. So as I said, that you need to maintain journals. You need to like be in a habit of keeping a diary so that you can log in every hour, so that everything gets done and you don't miss your deadlines. I think that's super simple. So the next thing, and one of the most important things that I would like to talk to you about in this video, is that you need to be very positive and you need to stay firm on your grounds. You need to remember the time that you were preparing to come to this country, and you were prepared to undergo all kind of stress and everything. And once you land, I don't know why people start thinking that everything is magically gonna happen in their favor, because that's not the reality. That's not even how things work out for you in your own country. And I just was interrupted by a little cute kid. He came and said hi to me, and that was like one of the sweetest thing ever. So yeah, as I was saying, you need to maintain that positive mindset that no matter how many times you face rejections, you're still gonna stand up and you're still gonna be headed towards your goal, and you're gonna work hard as much as you decided. Because I've seen a lot of people come here and say that, oh my god, I'm not getting a job, oh my god, I'm not getting this and that, and they fall into this negative loop of pessimistic thoughts about themselves and about their future and giving up and all of that. And a lot of contribution is done by the people that are residing here. Like, I'm talking about the immigrants, and I'm talking about the people who have come here like a few years back. So they often, instead of encouraging people into not giving up, they go on and say that it is not just worth it and you should like go back and I made a mistake, and they're just so negative at times. So do not pay attention to them and keep doing what you're doing. And one thing that, if you have belief in yourself and if you are at some level a spiritual person, then I don't think so that there is anything in life that cannot work in your favor. If you know law of attraction, right, just stay out of negative things and negative people. Stay away from them. You don't need them. You haven't crossed several miles and several continents just to come and talk to the same kind of people. Like, that's not even gonna make sense, right? So just stay firm and stay positive. Believe in God, believe in the energy of the universe, believe in positivity, and I kid you not, things are gonna turn around. It might take some time, and sometimes the universe is just testing you. People here are so fond of keeping flowers and plants in their houses, and it's also like really good to have these plants in your houses. One thing that I really adore about the Finnish society is that children here can really take a walk all on their own, and they do not need to be supervised all the time. Like, back in the home, I can't even imagine that happening. Like, mom sending me outside when I was a 5-year-old, that is something that never happens. So yeah, I think here people start to take life on their own pretty early. So this is the city center, Espoo, which is the city center for Espoo, and I'm here at entrance. This is like literally just across the metro station, and I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna take the elevator to the 3rd floor, which is going to be my city library. Keeping the book back so that I can head out for my coffee now. I love how they have multilingual sections for even readers who don't know Finnish. So I had picked up 2 books myself. One English and the other one was an Urdu book. I just wanted to like read it. famous breads that are available in Finland. Long breads, mostly they have cheese and other kind of stuffing in it, and they're so tasty. Like the crust is really hard, but the inner bread is super soft, and I love to eat them in my breakfast. I have ordered myself a chocolate espresso because I just wanted to go for something else. I usually go for cafe latte, but this time I just wanted to go for a chocolate. I'm basically headed back home. I have my coffee and my sub, so I am just going to head to the park, and I'm gonna see if I can get some good nice lushy green spot to sit and have a sip of my coffee, and then I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna have my sub because I'm really hungry. So let's go. So I've just decided to sit here, and the sun is too good to miss. I just didn't want to go home in this bright sunny weather. Just wanted to have my coffee, talk to you guys about more stuff. Usual track that I walk on when I have to reach the bus stop or the main road. This is just across my apartment, and have a look, it's just all forest right opposite to my apartment, and like literally the nature is all around you, just like footsteps away from you. In Finland, that's one of the most beautiful aspects of living here, that you don't need to really go on a hike. You don't really need to drive miles in order to reach a forest. It's just right across your house most of the times. If you're a nature lover, if you want to live a healthy life, and if you value that, then I think this is a wonderful place to live and raise a family in. One thing that I have recently imbibed in myself as a value is to be able to stay happy within my own self and not depend on other people and other events or other stuff to make me happy. Like I went on a walk with myself, like on a solo coffee date, just because I wanted to experience this thing that you don't always need to have another person or company or friends to make you happy, to make you feel fulfilled or lively or whatever. If you are enough for yourself, then I think that that's the best thing, best realization. That would make you a very complete person. And I don't know how much interest you all take in psychology, but there is a Maslow's hierarchy of need, and I think everybody should look into that. So when you reach that stage of self-actualization, that's the stage when you really don't require anyone else to validate you or your thoughts. So that's one thing, that's a plus point, that is a learning, that you basically make yourself learn how to live by yourself. And I encourage everybody to experience this thing, because I think that it makes you realize how strong you were. When you're pushed really hard, that's when you realize how much strength you actually contained and what was your actual worth. So these discoveries are not possible living in a coconut shell hidden under soft pillows, like that kind of living where you're pampered and you're spoiled and you don't really have to face the harsh realities of life. I think that's not worth living. So this is all for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you actually learned something. I spoke so much because I wanted to put things out there, and whoever is listening to me, regardless of whichever point in life you're watching this vlog, I think that you might be able to take away something at least from this vlog, because I know a large percentage of my viewers are between the ages of 18 and 30, and that's the age that you really want to do something, that you want to make a mark. And I really sincerely hope that this channel is a platform for you to not just watch and enjoy and get to know stuff, but also like learn something. Because at the end of the day, every activity that we perform should inculcate something in you, and you should leave the place learning something and being a better version of yourself. That's what I believe in, and that is going to be my vision for this platform, to give you my 2 cents on things and hopefully to make someone's life better. I Hope to see you all in the next vlog. Until then, have a great day and subscribe to the channel and like my videos if you are enjoying watching the content here. Bye bye.